Welcome to Cancer Coded.
Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Cancer Coded. Thank you very much for clicking on whenever you do. So, y'all, I'm gonna just get straight into it. This is gonna be specifically in regards to like career, work, business, okay, finances. So, take whatever resonates. Of course, it is super general. What does Cancer need to know or hear right now in regards to their career, business, finances? Okay, so the Five of Wands is coming out. And of course, if you are interested in a personal finance career type of reading from me, the information is in my description box below, y'all. So yeah, those are like my most requested type of readings. But I do have for like a full blown type of reading, if you want like a longer reading, it is $80. But I do have like a mini version of that. It's $55. But the information is listed down below, so you got to like book it through my site or whatever. But the Five of Wands coming out here in regards to career, work, business, it says a good coven lets every witch have a say. For some people now, you may feel as if like you're not being heard when it comes towards like a specific work environment. To me, it low-key is giving like messy coworkers. And I was cracking up at this card because like recently it reminded me of when I used to work at this clothing store. Well, I worked at like a couple of clothing stores like in a mall. um and one time I was working at like two at one time, but it reminded me of this. And it was like very messy because it was like, a whole bunch of like women working together. But no, that's what it's given. It's like messy coworkers. It's like a lot of like petty drama. That's what it's given. But I do feel like, look, you to me it's looking like you about to be out of there because look, the chariot showing up here at the bottom. So yeah, it says you'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. So to me it's giving like, yeah, you about to just like, lead a situation. Tell me more here for Cancers. Look, this could be a sign too to like start something. This could be like you putting more energy into like a new idea. But to me it's giving like literally it's like in the midst of them like, arguing or whatever the drama going on. It's like that's your last day. Like seriously, like you out of there. But with the Page of Wands coming out here, said just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. So I do feel like too, when it comes to it's like your potential as well. It's like you don't even need to be in this environment. That's what it looks like. To me, it's giving like literally somebody leaving a job situation and they going home and like doing some DIYs or something like that. That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looked like. It's like you working on like a hobby or like you starting something new that's like really productive, and it looks like it's very peaceful too. You ain't got to worry about Karen and them talking crazy. Tell me more for Cancers in regards to like work, career, business, finances. I may do like a money read after this one. But yeah, Ten of Wands. I feel like you're about to drop that burden here. But it says, why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? So to me, it's giving like, hey, to me, it's someone like you literally like realizing that this is your way out, or like knowing that you don't need. For some people, it's almost like, let's just say, because of course, everybody got bills or whatever. You got to take care of yourself, especially if you are somebody who's like independent. Sometimes you do choose to like stick around longer than expected, but to me it's given like an expiration date. But it's like nobody's actually, if you think about it, nobody's actually keeping you at a specific like job situation. Like you got the free will to like leave the situation. Now I'm not telling nobody to leave, especially if you ain't got nothing else lined up, okay? But that's what it's looking like. But sometimes you do got to take that risk though, like seriously, because it's almost like literally dropping off this burden. It's like it really doesn't have to be difficult. That's only if you want it to be that way. And if it's a situation so where it's like somebody's trying to make something difficult for you when it comes to where it's like a working career situation, because I feel like something about, see, I feel like this could be confirmation for some people, because it's almost like at work it's like this Five of Wands energy, but then when you go home it's like you're doing something like productive. But I feel like that's just like the start of it. But then it's almost like you don't have to go back to that situation. um Tell me more about this here for Cancers. Actually, I'm gonna get into these. I feel like this is like very specific, right? Um, Tell me about this Five of Wands here for Cancers. Because that's what it looked like. It's almost like when you go home, it's like you doing something productive. You ain't got to worry about. And you know what? This could be a sign too for some people. If when you go home, it's like you be thinking about, it's like you do things that you passionate about, right? But it's almost like that dread feeling of like, dang, I got to go into work and deal with these people. That's what it seems like. It's like that's the burden, that's the stress. Tell me about this Five of Wands here for Cancers, please. Oh, so look, your success has someone pressed, but even like your presence could have certain people pressed too. If you are dealing with that type of thing too, y'all, yeah, to me it's given like it's very petty, low vibrational, and in the fact that your success has someone pressed, right? Something about it literally just left my brain too. I'm gonna move on, but if it comes back to me, and I feel like it's something that like a person wouldn't want you to know, like seriously, that's crazy. What's this about with the Five of Wands here? I'm gonna see if it shows up though. Tell me about this Five of Wands here for Cancers. I hate when that happens. That's how I know it's like something that a person wouldn't want you to know, right? What's this about with the Five of Wands here for Cancers? Oh, you know what though? This is not what it is that I had forgot to say, but I feel like somebody at work, or it's like somebody in your energy, right? It's almost like when you start talking or when you say something, right? For some reason, it's like it turns into like a debate or an argument. Like the intention behind it, the energy behind it, right? It's like they're pressed. That's why. It looks very low vibrational, but let me see. And it's almost like, oh, like, you know, they always think they right or something like that. That's what it feel like. That's like what the person could be saying. They may not say it to your face, but that's what it feels like. What's this about with the Five of Wands here for Cancers? So look, that delay was divine intervention. You can't fail at being yourself. Lean in. So I feel like Spirit saying hone in, lean into being yourself, and even like what it is that you passionate about. And I feel like you actually it's like you are more excited with, you know, doing things that you passionate about, right? But it's like something else, so where it's like the energy surrounding it, it's like you really don't even have to be there. You don't have to put up with that type of stuff. So there could be some delays going on, but it's really divine intervention so that you can, you know, do things or focus on the things that you're more passionate about. I feel like it's some bullies at the workplace too, y'all, because to me it kind of feel like somebody who really just be minding their business. When you go home, it's like you be minding your business. Like you ain't got no drama going on, but for some reason, when you show up at work or, you know, you be around certain people, it be some drama. Tell me about the Five of Wands here for Cancers, please. Okay, so look, stop negotiating your worth. But I feel like stop negotiating just in general. See, it's like some type of debate situation going on. But I don't feel like it's about your worth. I mean, it could be that too, but I feel like something about what it is that you are expecting from, like, you know, a job situation, especially if you got to deal with other people. Yeah, Spirit saying that you're more than worthy of that. And even when it comes towards like being yourself too, like for some people, it's almost like low-key, when it comes towards like work and career, it's specifically like the environment though. It's like low-key people are oppressed by your success. And it's almost like wanting to like debate and negotiate with your worth. But the reason why they doing it is because they super pressed. They could be like low-key competing too. It could be like, you know, it's giving like low-key haterade, honestly. Tell me about this Page of Wands here for Cancers. Oh, so look, your comeback is loading. Don't interrupt it. So yeah, to me it's giving like getting back to what it is that you passionate about. Like seriously, this could be starting something new. It looks very creative. Something about like home decor is significant to y'all. This definitely Cancer vibes too. Like home, what is it? Interior design or something like that. Like yes. Tell me about this Page of Wands. It's like something that you passionate about, and it's like you'll do it without even like earning money from it. But I do feel like Spirit saying like you could be wanting to monetize that too. So you could be like getting back to, you know, the things that you passionate about. But then also, so I feel like Spirit saying like monetize it from what's coming out. Tell me about this Page of Wands here. For Cancers, please. Yeah, look, stop shrinking. The room is already yours. See, something about like a bedroom or a specific room in a house is significant because it look like you decorating it, y'all. So yeah, and it's like your career path may not be like, you know, interior design, but it's something about like what you do behind closed doors, like possibly like in your downtime or something like that. But yeah, and I feel like too, Spirit saying stop shrinking this idea that you have, or like, you know, the things that you like to do, things that excite you. Somebody could think that something that you do is like kind of childish, but no, it's like they low-key, it's like they trying to shrink you. Even that energy that was shown, I think it was yesterday, when it looked like somebody's trying to like put somebody in a box. It's like people don't want to keep you in a box, but really it's like you done outgrew the box. It's like, no. Even like something about thinking outside of the box is significant too. What's this about here with the Page of Wands for Cancers? Oh, you know what too though? Something about like people arguing over somebody's like position or title. Yeah, and something about like a specific room is significant. I feel like you're being granted like an office or something. It's like something where you can like work. That's like super significant. Look, your purpose is bigger than your fear. So yeah, Spirit is nudging you to go towards your purpose. It's like whatever type of fear, even like that projection of fear too. It's like the purpose way bigger. What's this about? And I'm thinking about sharks too. Tell me about this Page of Wands here for Cancers. Oh, so look, y'all, this could be confirmation on that energy attached to this too. But it says your enemies reveal themselves through their reaction. See, it's like how somebody reacts to what it is that you have going on surrounding like work, career, business. Yeah, and it's like something about what you're doing could be offending people. It's like that's how they feel. It's like something they should not be offended by, but for whatever reason they are. If they see you evolving, like you just getting better and better and better. But that you shouldn't let that stop you from, you know, keep going. What's this about here with the what in the world? Randomly a gnat came over here flying in my face. What's this about with the Page of Wands here? Tell me about the Page of Wands here for Cancers. Oh, so look, someone who thought they won is realizing they actually lost. Yeah, see, somebody lost because I feel like they could have even too like tried to steer you away from like your ideas or the things that you passionate about. Yeah, it's like they lost. Anybody who tries to like argue with you, negotiate with you, debate with you about your worth and like, you know, yourself just in general, it's like they lost. And you know what? This is actually too revealing here that for a lot of people, there's a need to like not give up on the things that you passionate about, because by you not showing up or actually like putting effort into it, because it even says like it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. That means you putting in some type of energy, effort into it, right? Still do that, even though, you know, somebody may not be seeing it. It's okay, but it's like by putting that energy out there, it's making them like lose, like basically. But something about like posting is significant too. Like for some people, you could be wanting to post things that you passionate about, and it's almost like the enemies are realizing that they lost, because it's like they didn't want you to be doing something that you are, you know, that you like to do or something. It's really weird, but they chose the wrong side. Now they're feeling it. It's like the people who were not on your team, they could have been like, you know, low-key competing with you. Tell me about this Ten of Wands here for Cancers. Okay, so it says the one you think about is thinking of you. There could be like a burden that you're carrying, or somebody else is carrying a burden too. But whoever you're thinking about while watching this video, that could definitely be them. But it says the one you think about is thinking of you. Let me see what this is about. Give me clarity. And I wasn't even clear on like what I was asking or clarifying too. But tell me about this Ten of Wands here for Cancers in regards to work, career, business, finances for them. Oh, so look, we are opening doors money can't buy. So yeah, I'm gonna just scratch this one out, but this could mean something for somebody. But it looks like here, when it comes towards like work, career, business, whatever it is that you got going on, by you sticking to your passions and putting energy, effort into it, it's going to help open doors that certain people, because I saw too where it's almost like certain people are like arguing or bickering about possibly like you receiving an opportunity or something like that. But it's like you worked hard for it. Like it could have been hard, like it was difficult. Even like something about doing hard labor is significant too. And it's almost like having an opportunity to like put that burden down, or like taking certain responsibilities off, to where it's like you're not doing hard labor anymore. But it's almost like something that somebody would really, really want. Like literally, like people would fight, okay, over this opportunity. Tell me more about this. Tell me about we are opening doors money can't buy for Cancers. Hold on, y'all. The way the cards are coming out, it's not really like popping out. Okay, tell me about we are opening doors money can't buy for Cancers. Thank you. Okay, look, you're stepping into your divine power. So look, y'all, by you showing up, look, keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, because you're looking very, very powerful. And I do feel like too, look, these doors that are opening up for you, it's going to really help you to fully like embrace and like step into your divine power. Like seriously, that's what it looks like. Something about seeing some type of sign is significant too. To me, it's giving like divine intervention, or it's almost like a sign from the universe. Like, let's just say like you working, or like you, it's like something could be like weighing on you heavy. Like literally, I feel like you could be in the midst of working or doing something right. And it's like all of a sudden you come across this sign, like you at the right place, the right time situation. And you see a sign like auditions this Friday or something like that. And then you go, and it's like literally that's like the door. It's like the reason why these doors are like these doors that are opening, it's like money can't buy this, right? But your skills, your ideas can open them. And it's like you ain't gotta kiss nobody's butt either. Heavy on that too. Like you ain't gotta kiss nobody's butt to like walk through these doors. It's just like it just happens for you. It's like that's how favored you are. It's like you, like the person saw this sign, even though it ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying, y'all. But that's how I'm seeing it. So yeah, I'm gonna actually end it here, y'all. But thank you so much for listening and watching.